L'horloger de Saint-Paul, the watchmaker of Saint Paul, from the 1000 best movies ever made list, as you can find it on the New York Times' site. Indeed, a thought-provoking cinematic narrative with Philippe Noiret, a giant, one of the best actors the world has seen. He is Michel Lecomte, l'horloger, watchmaker, a decent, normal man, more or less, who finds one day that he's called by the police and told when he's reached the fourgonette car he has, that his son has killed a man. And this is not so much the beginning of a crime story, in fact. Finding the young man and his lover contributes only a little bit to the story. We're not into the American Hollywood type of story with car chases. No, I think this is a film where you're invited to think of values, of pride, of love. Do we know the ones we share our lives with? And we should. It's one of the lessons of a psychology classic that I think of now. The 7 Principles of Making Marriage Work with John Gottman. It's about marriage, but it's also about couples and about the fact that we need, when we find with somebody, children, I would say in this case here. We need to know as much as possible, everything is possible, what they like, what they fear, and so on. And Michel finds that he doesn't know his son. That's his challenge, mainly. He's also worried about what his actions will do to the fugitive, because they're running away. Again, not so much, in fact, from the police. Police we have represented here by Jean Rochefort, le commissaire. I forgot, by the way, Bernard Tavernier, one of the greatest French filmmakers, is the director of the movie. Jean Rochefort again is the titan. He's trying to be friendly with a father, but it's a dual personage here. He's both understanding, meaning the father didn't do anything really, but he's also trying to find something. It seems that police sends a reporter saying, "Look, let's talk. You should have a recording, and maybe this is made probably some 60 years ago, if not 70, and so they didn't have the internet, no mobile phones, of course, tracking down and so on, but they had radio. So let's record this message, and if your son is listening, I think she even says maybe in the car, because they have radios in the car. He will know better. He will realize he's in danger. If the police is cornering him, maybe they shoot him, kill him. So you should tell him to do the proper thing and later he understands that this was in fact the police's wishes, and though they enter into an interesting connection, the commissaire, the police commissioner. I mean, in fact, it's more like a detective, I would say, in the Anglo-Saxon one. Now the police commissioner. The police commissioner is a position of authority. The commissioner is the head of the local section, I guess, or even for a city. So they talk to each other frequently. The detective has an Afghan dog. That's the most resplendent species of dog. And we have one. And less controllable, uncontrollable. Indeed, the Afghans. It's not a dog, it's an Afghan. Yeah. Well, we need to wrap this up, and just with saying that it's a very good dog. Indeed, one of the best 1000 ever made.